G'day folks, Juddy here. How are you today? I'm very well, thank you for asking. Now, I'm going to see if you think you know what I'm going to do for this segment. Do you guys know what's going on? So, I ordered this like at least 6 months ago. And because I had to do an important job on my bike. Because I've been so busy, I just haven't had time. So I got this K&N oil filter, this, some Penrite 10W40 4-stroke oil, non-friction modified. What else? Oh, they've sent me a magazine. Bless them. I hope your motorcycle provider sends you a magazine when you order parts. Now what else have we got in here? Oh, look at that. I'm not sponsored by this store, but I tell you what, they are prompt and very competitively priced. I don't think you can actually beat them in Queensland for prices. I think that was free delivery too. So you've just got to love free delivery, don't you? Guess who the star of the show is? Lobster! How you going, mate? Are you okay there? What's been going on with you? Haven't seen you in ages. So the last video we did, Hopster, was a doohickey video. We sure did, partner. We replaced my doohickey, and ever since I done that, I've been running real sweet and real quiet like. Quiet? You've got to bark like the hounds of hell. Yeah, I know, partner, but I tell you, those engine rattles, I no longer sound like a KTM. That's good to hear, mate. I wonder if the KTM has a doohickey we can replace. We'll have to ask our mate Josh. We might have him as a guest star. Hey, when we hit 1,000 subscribers, okay, I've been thinking we're going to do a live show. What do they call it? Watch live. Yes, live watch. Yeah, one of those shows that you do to celebrate 1,000 subs, and I'm getting there slowly thanks to you. You know who you are. Thank you so much for subscribing to our channel. So what's going on? We've got a little bit of action down here. So we haven't done an oil change since we did the doohickey. His major service was done at $24,000. I'm glad I paid to get it done. They did the valves for me, reset the valves. I put aftermarket exhaust pipe on it, and Hopper just livened up, you know. The mechanic who works for Kawasaki, like they're like branded Kawasaki mechanic, he said he'd never had any issues with the doohickey, but once those valves were reseated, and once, like, Hopper just livened up, didn't you, Hopper? I sure did, buddy. Hopper livened up so much, his bottom end started to get a little bit of a rattle in there, and instantly I thought, the doohickey. So I changed the doohickey. I did an oil change at that, and that was at about 28,000. Hopper's done about 33,000 now. He isn't quite there. He's 32,000. I've got another special show coming up at 33,333 kilometres. We're going to do a review for the old Hopstar. Aren't we, mate? Oh, we sure are, buddy. We sure are. Yes. So, you might notice that I'm in portrait view. I do portrait view these days because I just haven't got the time to edit. I can just record you on my phone and I can edit on my phone. It's amazing technology these days. So I'm sorry, I apologise, I haven't brought out any long form videos. I think the last one was the doohickey. I've done a couple of shorter long form videos. I got Mitchell Creek coming out soon, so hold on to your seat for that one. It's going to be a beauty. Anyway, let's do an oil change. Hopper's all warmed up, aren't you, Hopper? I sure am, buddy. I sure am. So when we get down here to the window, yeah, there's still a little bit of colour in that oil, but mostly it's black. Yeah, so I like to do Hopper every 5,000 Ks. It's been like a year. I haven't ridden you much, have I, mate? I've just been so busy. I've been commuting a little bit, but besides that, we have had no joy, have we? Oh, I tell a lie. We did go for a ride, didn't we? We brought out a little bit of a movie and, yeah, it was a little bit sad. But we're going to improve next time, aren't we, Hopper? We sure are, buddy. Okay, let's do an oil change. We might skip the details of the oil change. What do you reckon, Hop? We might just drop in every now and then and show you. We might show you the quality of the oil since the doohickey. This is the first oil change since the doohickey change. We might be expecting some shavings in there. We don't know. We've got our aftermarket oil plug, which has a magnetic device on the end. So hopefully if there's any shavings in there, it's going to show us. Anyway, I'll put you guys down for 5 minutes and I'll see you soon. So I've dumped the oil out of there. It's still got a little bit of colour. And the viscosity is still good. That's why I use light Penrite. I've used light Penrite most of my adult life because it's worth using a good oil. The good thing about Penrite, if you can't get your 4-stroke motor oil, you can actually buy a non-friction modified diesel oil from Penrite, which works wonders in our motorcycles as well. I've used that as well. But this time it is a dedicated 4-stroke, high revving, full zinc, full synthetic motorcycle oil. Now we're going to do the filter too today. I generally like to do the filter every oil change, but I think the last one I skipped it for some reason. I can't remember why. Yeah. So the filter lies in here behind this bad boy. So there was nothing on the end of this. Focus in, yeah, just a little bit of zinc, which you can see on my finger. I gave it a bit of a scrap. There was a little bit of something there, you can see there. I don't know, that might be part of the old doohickey. We'll give this a bit of a wipe off. Okay, from memory this has got to be put back exactly the same way as you pull it off. Yep. Okay. It's a wee bit of a mess, but you can see why it has to go on the same way as it comes off, because it's got this notch here and this hole to circulate the oil, or else you're up shit creek where your bike is. But it's got an arrow that points up, so it's sort of idiot proof, which can come in handy at times. Our little Bonnie is growing up so fast. Look at her go. It's hard to believe she nearly died about a month ago. Anyway, look at all the oil that's gone into my my tray. That's alright, it might help to dislodge that big, I've got a big stone in there. I can't get it out. If you can see it in there. I ended up pushing it under further. And it should have gone, and it's gone over to the other side. So yes, we all go to the other side eventually. Okay. Here's our filter. I like to get our new one and just make sure it's identical to the other before I start pulling anything apart. So it's pretty well identical, the colonial filter, to this one. So all I have to do is pull this out and make sure I put it back in the right way, because it's got a hole there. What's the go with that hole? It's a non-hole, so I'm not sure why that is like it is, but I'm going to put it back in the way it's come out, and that's going to go back into here. Thank you to the MX store for throwing in some butcher's paper, and just give that a little bit of a wipe out in there. So this can go back in to there, and that, there's a hole over the other side that slips into there like so, and then this bit goes back on. It's still got oil around the seal and stuff, like that can stay there. It'll help seal it again. And we stick that back on there, and she's on. Put our bolts back in. Yeah, so Hopper, what do you think of your new thingamajigamy? The what's-it-me-call it? The doohickey. How have you been going since then? Well, Judy, I tell you, I've been feeling a lot less rattly. Yeah, all that bottom end noise seems to have quietened up, hasn't it? Yes, it has. And I'm very grateful for that. Me too. Because you tend to rattle a little bit. For like a young motorcycle, you're only about 24,000 k's old. Yes, Jody, but that's just the way. With a Kawasaki, we're built to last forever, but you got to take some steps to make sure we'll last forever. We are the bike of the apocalypse, you know that. Yes, I do. Okay. We can put our bung plug back in. Yeah. Watch it, big girl. Now the crush washer. So with the crush washer, it tends to get caught on the bash plate. So you just got to sort of put a little bit of a gap there, so you can get that crush washer in first, and then you can get your thread into the hole without cross threading it. Like, you want to be gentle. Oh, it's a bit tricky. The crush washer fits over that nice and tight, but the hole to the bash plate isn't perfect. So it's hard to get that through the bash plate and get the bolt in on the right angle. And the angle isn't perfect either. So you got to be careful you don't cross thread. As you see, I've got the low profile bung plug, so I don't rip a new sump into my bike. Probably should be wearing gloves for you kiddies at home, because mineral oil or even synthetic oil, I believe, is carcinogenic. I think I got that. I think I got it. Yes. So wear gloves. Still quite a bit of few drops of oil. I guess that doesn't matter. It's funny with little puppy dogs. Everything's alive with a puppy dog, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. No, don't, please. Up. Beautiful. The thing I love about the KLR 650 get out is this sight window here. I don't know why on the Falcon sight window was like under here somewhere. You had to get down on your hands and knees to find it. Because once I start it up, that oil's gonna go into the oil filter, and then I'll check it again, of course. Put the lid on. And start her up. Down here. Let's soak up all the oil from the sight glass. So we need some more. There she is. She's right for another 5,000 Ks. Aren't you, Hopper? And that used roughly around 3 litres of oil. And what I like to do is start him up again and see, make sure that sight glass ends up full up again. How's that, Hopper? How do you feel, mate?
Boy, Johnny,
I sure do feel good, boy. I sure do feel good. Oh, look at that. Bloody March fly. Get in before he gets me. Thanks for watching, folks. And if you like what you see, I know it's strictly entertainment. It's not like you really get much of common sense out of me at all, is it, Hopper? But I like making vids. So if you like what I'm doing, please help support my channel. like, subscribe, share, and yeah, hopefully we'll grow old together. How's that sound?